Smart Cleanup Tools 2.0 brings many new tools for cleanup and reset, and several new major features that include scheduler and log into file for all operations and executed queries. As you can see here, number of tools on this panel has grown, and you have 18 tools available now. Also, you can notice that some of the tools allow you to select post types you want to use for the operation, so you can limit the tool to only some of the post types. If no post types are selected, then all post types will be used during cleanup. Again, some tools are selected by default. It's recommended that you clean those elements, but you can enable any of them that have records found for cleanup. Again, there are some tools with no records available for cleanup. This tool should always be selected, and the rest is up to you. Reset panel have grown with 3 new tools. First one is to remove all ping bugs. If you don't need them, you can safely remove all of them if you don't show them on the website. Ping bugs are comments created by other websites that link back to your website. Also, you can remove user agent data. It takes a lot of space in the comments table, and if it's not useful to you, you can safely remove it. Each comment have a user agent saved, and it's usually used to generate some sort of statistics based on browsers used, or to determine if a user is a bot or something similar. If you don't need it, you can safely remove all this data. These two are on the Reset tab because they are not something you will need to use for cleanup very often, because they are destroying the data you might actually need at one point. So it's best to keep it here, and if you need to use them, it's best that you create a backup if you change your mind later. Also, you have a new tool to reset all file logs created by this plugin. To enable logs, go to Settings tab and click here. There are 4 log files created. One will be used to log all normal cleanup processes. One is used for scheduled jobs, and 2 are used for all the queries executed against database during cleanup and when checking for available cleanup tools. Each one of them can be viewed from here. You can click on any of them to see their content. If the location where the log files should be created is not writable, you will see a message about it here. Plugin will attempt to create logs in the WordPress uploads folder, because that folder is usually writable if you need to upload files anyway. First major new tool here is Scheduler. You can schedule a job that consists of any number of tools you want to use for cleanup. So let's create a job. Set a name for it. Period. You can run it once weekly, monthly, hourly, twice daily, once daily. Let's say weekly. And first time to run this job, let's say in 2 days, like this. And now you need to select tools you want to use. This works pretty much the same way as it does on a cleanup panel, but there is no estimate of how many records will be removed using this tool, because we don't know that for the time when the tool will be used for the first time. But tools will be used regardless of the status, so you can select any tools you want. You can select post types also, all that will be saved. So let's say this is our job, and here it is. You will see what is included, when will be run, when the next run for this job will be, and the period, once a weekly or run once. You can create a job that will run only once at a given date and time. You can delete it or edit. And here it is again, so you can change anything you want and save it again. So this tool will run first on January 9th in this time here. All these tools will be executed and it will run once a weekly. All the statistics gathered from this job will be also available on statistics panel, but these scheduled jobs will have own overall statistics available here. So let's see how much we can save using this tool on this database available here if we enable all of these tools. As you can see, there are a lot of records to be removed. Current size of the database is about 200 megabytes. It will take some time because there are a lot of things to clean up. In most cases, process will be much faster. And here are the results. As you can see, 50,000 records were removed and 40 megabytes of space recovered during this operation. And this is a very significant amount of data you can recover, especially when you run the tool for the first time. Every subsequent run of cleanup tools will be much faster because there will be less things to clean up, and that's why scheduled jobs are a good idea to have running in the background and not worry about getting too much overhead in the database or getting too much records you actually don't need. We can also run some of the reset tools here. These two, for instance. We can again clean this overhead here. And here is the total cleanup save after 3 times we have run these various cleanup tools. If you activate all this, each time you run a cleanup, you will see a report from each run, and here it is, a report from this latest cleanup tools run. As you can see, you have the date when the process started, and for each tool you get the result and the time needed, and of course total space and record saved during this cleanup. Also, all database queries executed during this process are logged here. This is very useful if you need to debug something but in most cases it's best not to enable database queries log.